Ladies and gentlemen, hello! Welcome back to the Dimension. Today's the day for another little devlog in which I'll show you some progress currently made, but not released just yet in the datapack. Today's episode will include a peek at the new dungeon structures, new enchantments, and more, all coming in the next update for the datapack. If you didn't know already, the focus of this update will be dungeons. These will be big, randomized structures spawning underground inside the dimension, which will contain unique enemies, bosses, structures, and items. Currently, I've worked loads on building large, cool rooms and making loads of unique items specifically for said dungeons. These unique items will be anything from plain swords and bows with some cool property, to completely new and unique items with functions never seen before in Minecraft. If, after this video, you're more interested about the content on the way, join the Discord. It's a place where I frequently post sneak peeks for different features in development and also thoughts that I have about the development and what I'm planning. The link to join will be in the description of this video. And so, without further ado, let's jump right into it, shall we? First, I want to talk about the new biomes in development. I won't show you the dungeons just yet, since you know what they say, save the best for last. There are two biomes that I want to show off today, and both are cave biomes. There is the thermal caves and the deep caves biome. The thermal caves biome is a complex, blazing hot cave biome. It's like a basalt delta, but in a cave. The terrain is hard to navigate and made out of lava, magma, and basalt. Mostly basalt. The only mob currently spawning are magma cubes. However, I'm planning to add a zombie-like lava creature that is like the sunken ones from the marshlands biome, since I always want at least something unique with every biome. All biomes have to be special in their own way. This biome features all your standard ores that you see in every biome. However, it also features the Datapack's own magma ore. This stuff only obtainable through the charred forest, toxic and dangerous cave systems. And, you know, bosses. And, unlike the charred forest, this biome doesn't have the gas, the toxic gas that you find down in the cave systems. So this will make obtaining this ore easier if you happen to find one of these biomes. However, this might be temporary. Currently it doesn't feature the gas, but I might add it upon release. Either that or make the biome a very rare find. Moving on to the next biome, the deep caves. This is a damp, dark and spooky biome with little to no light. The darkness is ready to engulf unwary travelers that happen upon it, for this biome is dark enough to make people unprepared perish. No, but for real, this biome features a darkness system. If you're in the darkness, you'll gain debuffs, and eventually just up and die. And when I say darkness, I mean the biome. If you're in the biome, you'll be susceptible to this darkness. So, how does it work? When you're in the darkness, your screen will be darkened, and you'll be swallowed by the darkness and gain debuffs like slowness, weakness, and mind fatigue. Being close to a light source will make the darkness swallow you slower, thus making you be able to be in the biome for longer. There is also a new food item called light shrooms that will, when consumed, remove some time from your darkness timer, which will of course also make you be able to be in the biome for longer. These shrooms will grow naturally in the biome and will also be able to be found in chests inside structures in the biome. Currently, I have no structures for the biome to show in this video, but when the biome releases, they'll be there. So, ahead of me right now is the deep caves biome. I'll head there right now and show you how the darkness event looks, first person. So, like you saw, it obstructs a lot of your screen, and it will perpetually do that. There's no way to really get rid of it. But it isn't only covering your screen, it's also adding a score. That is the darkness timer. And if that timer hits a certain point, you'll die. You'll be swallowed by the darkness. Here I am inside the biome, and you can see my darkness value ticking up right on the right of the screen. And once that reaches a certain point, it being in real life about 5 minutes, you'll die. And while there's no real way to prevent you just dying, you can prolong it. So, method number 1, eat light shrooms. This new food item was added just for this biome, and if you consume one, it'll remove 1 minute off of your timer. Now that removed a lot of score, but this isn't measured in seconds. So, method number 2. Be near light. This won't downright remove anything, it'll just make it tick slower. So you can see the base, that's what it's adding. That's what it's adding every tick. So it's adding 670 to my score if I'm at light 15. And if I walk away from this light, it'll be 1000. So that about halves it. Almost. And yeah, those are the only methods. If you come into this biome unprepared, without any light shrooms, torches, yada yada, well, good luck. There you go, I'm dead. And it even comes with a custom death message. Now then, last thing before I show off the dungeons. Some new enchantments. Currently there are 8 new ones being added, and I might come up with more along the way till release. However, I won't be showing all of them today. Today, I'll show off Curse of the Barbarian, which is for leggings only, Slippy Speed, which is for boots only, Speed Stealer, which is for ranged weapons, axes, and swords, and Power Projectile, which is for ranged weapons. So, here I have a bow enchanted with Speed Stealer and Power Projectile. So, Power Projectile is an enchantment that powers up your arrow, making it fly farther and faster, which, if you didn't know, also makes it do more damage. This is not something I added, this is just how the logic works in Minecraft. The more motion the arrow has, the more damage you'll deal. Here's the Power Projectile one. And then let's get a normal bow, and here's how that is. Flies way further with the enchantment. Let's move on to the other enchantment. Speed Stealer is a enchantment that will speed you up when you kill something with the weapon. There you go. I get a big burst of speed, only for a short duration though. Just like that. At tier 1 of the enchantment, you'll get speed 3 for 2 seconds. And at tier 2, which is max, you'll get speed 5 for 2 seconds. Next up, Slippy Speed. This enchantment is just like Soul Speed, but for ice. You speed up when you step on ice, and the speed values are the exact same as Soul Speed. It has 3 tiers, just like Soul Speed. It's basically just a carbon copy of Soul Speed onto ice. Whoa, that was a quick one. Moving on to Curse of the Barbarian. This enchantment will be for leggings only, and what it does is it basically makes you stronger, but also weaker at the same time. It permanently gives you strength 2, and it removes 30% of your total HP. So I went from 10 hearts to 7 hearts. It goes off of your max health attribute. So right now I have 30 hearts, so now when I equip them, I only have 21. The enchantment isn't affected by the max health effect. Instead, it goes off of your attribute. So if you do this command, attribute as generic max health base get, you'll see what it drains 30% off of. So yeah, that's the enchantments.